What's up, everyone? My name is Lindsey Kang, and this is Remember My Name. This is Alex Gonsalves, and he's our first guest.
Hello.
I've known Alex for many years. He's been like a little brother to me. He's been a family friend. I wanted to bring him here today because I want him to show the world the deeper part and the other side of Alex that most people don't really know of. So first, I would like Alex to kind of introduce himself because I know it's better to hear from the superstar himself.
Alex, I'm a senior. I play running back and safety for Dublin High School. I live in Dublin, and whoop-de-whoop. Sorry. My fault.
It's good. So we grew up in the same apartments, and we mutually just got to know each other even more. He came over my house every single day over the summer, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
hang out with little
what
Brandon.
would we be doing, like with Brandon, Minji, Jalen, you, me, Lucas, Peter, Michael, Sebastian. What was his name? That one good friend that we had. Mitchell.
Hey.
Kira.
And JJ. There's another dude named JJ.
If you guys count how many names that was like literally like almost 15.
Squad D.
It was a whole squad. Mm-hmm. And we just run hide and go seek. Mad. We go crazy.
Football.
Baseball, kickball. The reason why we have food right now, I mean, we got all this other stuff. We got peppers, like grilled onions and grilled peppers. I made ribs, I made chicken, there's rice, and there's mac and cheese. The reason why I made mac and cheese, and Alex has seen the evolving, I don't know how to even say it, like the transformation of my mac and cheese since freaking when he was like 7-8 years old, because whole squad, that 15 people deep squad, okay, maybe it wasn't all 15 every time, but damn 8. Near, yeah, at least 8 or 9. I think I've counted it before. They'd come to my house and I would make boxes of Kraft mac and cheese because my mom would buy the Costco box and no one would be eating them, you know?
Costco, you know where it's
So I would make 6 or 7 of them. I'm feeding everyone. Everyone gets a bowl, everyone gets a spoon. And we're all sitting in front of my apartment door. Or we're sitting on the stairs and we'll be eating mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, I know Alex is a football player, first of all. He needs to eat a lot. I was like, I figured I'd make food and made the mac and cheese. But yeah, so going back to the story of when you were talking about how you got into football. So what got you into like football? What began your interest?
Well, started when I was little, but then I really figured I was really nice at it was freshman year. Mm-hmm. I don't know, freshman year I was just... When I was high school, everyone was saying like, this is where you get scholarships, all this, so I just took it. I was like, well, this is the year to show myself. I went crazy freshman year. I had like 19, maybe 18 touchdowns. Rushed over like 1,000 yards for that season. I had hella tackles on defense. Our record didn't show good, but like how I played is what, started it all off. And then sophomore year came, and then I got the varsity head coach pulled me up that year. So that's when I realized, I was like, okay.
All right, because now you realize that you did 1 year of football in high school where they told you, that's how you get scholarships. And now it's your second year and you're thinking, I might just be in JV. Mm-hmm. But they're offering you to do that jump, right? Mm-hmm. To play with the bigger guys.
Yes.
So did you feel like this was the way, like this is somewhere that I want to build my career on?
Yeah, right there when it started, when I knew once I played, actually, it was my first game of varsity. It was the open kickoff and I returned it. That's when I all fears went away because I was tall. I've always been tall and lanky and covered space, but like those guys were way bigger than me, so I was always scared going into it. Right,
because they're still 3 years old, 2 to 3 years older than you.
Seniors.
And that's actually different. Looking from a freshman, when you look up at a senior, you look like they're grown adults.
I just look at it as I was 15. Mm-hmm. So I was 15, and everyone's like 17, 16, seniors, juniors. Like that was big for me because I was upperclassmen. I'm still lowerclassmen, and they made me pay for it every game though, since I was little. But I still did my work.
Right. And I honestly think that's why I looked at your stats, just an overview, and I saw the climb. Like it got better and better. And I want to talk about like this season so far. So right now, you guys have been fighting real hard. How has the first 4 games been so far?
First 4 games we're 4-0.
Damn!
And then this first 4 games so far is real good. I mean, we weren't our first game we won. We should have won by a lot more. No one, our team wasn't really a family at first, but we're slowly every week getting closer to a family as a team. And it's just going to explode from there. I feel like it's the best Dublin High has ever had for a long time.
So I want to talk about the family aspect. How do you feel having this football family by your side throughout your growth so far? Because I know they're a huge impact. I know even people that I know that play football, they say what they love most is the game, but also the family bonding that they have. So
I mean, it's a real brotherhood. You see everyone at their worst. You see when they have their bad days, people yakking, lifting, they can't lift certain weight. You see everyone at their weakest and the strongest, and we hold each other accountable and make sure we're on everyone's tail, make sure they're doing what they have to do. And yeah, that's what it is. Football isn't just a sport, nor a game. It's family. You really will talk to those people for the rest of your life after football season. This is the last year I have with this team, so it's
right.
Hits to my heart a lot because I've seen every single player grow on my team since freshman year. Some people change positions and they're hecka good at that position. It's just crazy to see everyone's growth.
So, with this growth, what are your plans that now that you're a senior, this is your last year playing as a high school for your high school football seasons, how are you going to finish it? And what is your end goal? Where are you going?
I'm not going down. I'm going to ball out. That's my mindset. This is the last time I'm ever going to be on this field. Dublin High is field I've been playing on since I was in 2nd grade.
Yes, facts.
So that's just a big eye-opener for me. Since it's going to be my last time I can legally play on the field, it's going to, I got to do what I got to do.
Yep.
And what I grind for until now to show everything I got.
That is very much the answer I expected out of you. He's never stopped grinding. So, with all this, I'm going to ask you a pretty big question. Do you find yourself going to the NFL?
Yes. I'm not going to try to get to the NFL. My mindset is I will be in the NFL. So as long as I keep that mindset, even if I do come short, I'm still going to be playing the sport I love, and I'll still have an impact to deal with football. Football's going to be in my life for the rest of my life. That's how I have to leave it. It's not going to leave, ever.
Right. So the reason why I asked that is because you told me the most entertaining story ever the last time we hung out, and I was just blown away by what this guy experienced. So you told me about, what is it? I don't know. I should have done my research, but what was that camp called exactly?
It was Oakland Raiders U. It was a Raiders U tournament. So
how did you get yourself involved there? Something like that.
Well, our coach is a Raider fan. Coach Hayes is plugged, really. Coach Hayes is best coach so far. And he got us into this little Raiders U tournament. And it was 7 teams. It was Dublin, and then Marshawn Lynch team, and teams from everywhere. And we had basically a tournament, and the NFL players were coaching teams, so it was cool.
Who was your coach?
The one I remember is Markel Lee.
So through his coaching, I know there has to be something that goes on within these camps, right? So what are some of the things that you did, and how did your coach help you?
Basically, we were just, to start off the camp, we got put in the colors. We had jerseys this. It was Raiders U, and we were a blue team, and we figured out who our coaches were from the blue team, and they started to figure out what we could do. So we just had wide receiver lines, running backs. We would just basically a 7-on-7, what you would do in a 7-on-7, and it wasn't it was cool because what I liked about it was I was going against Derek Carr's team, Marshawn Lynch's team, Amari Cooper's team. It was just cool because even they weren't coaching you, they would pull you aside and talk to you and have real moments with you, just to tell you to keep your mind focused. Derek Carr came to me I'll never forget, and he just told me to keep my composure because it was the championship game out of the whole tournament. It was against Marshawn's team, and me and the corner were getting it like in each other's faces. We were talking, you know, what happens in football, and he told me just how to like keep my composure and like you'll be the better man and all this, and like it was cool.
So like, did you have a lot of conversations with these different players?
Yeah, I had like all of them were really talking to me. I liked it. It was cool. Mark Cooper, you know, he talked to me. He said, "You have too much talent." Like, whoop-de-whoop. It was cool, but like, yeah. And Marshawn was my favorite because he was talking crap to me at first. And he was like, "I don't respect your game." It was cool. Like, I know he was joking, but he was talking crap. It was cool. Then we beat his team, and I was talking crap to Marshawn Lynch.
Right. I really remember this part.
To him.
Yeah.
And I told him, because since he lost, I was like, your team needs Skittles. I was like, get your team some Skittles, beast mode, all this. Talking crap. And I started talking crap.
What did he say? Please quote him, because that's Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Well, I don't know if it's loud. But what he had to say. I can't really tell you Marshawn's information he told me. But
for sure. That's good. How are you going to achieve this NFL goal, right? You got to go to college. So what's going on there?
I'm working on getting my grades up. On them right now, I'm like a 3.5 right now.
Right.
And
congratulations. That's really good.
Yeah,
good
for
job.
this year. But just keep on working and put myself around people who want the best for me and see the interest and just have the same vision as me. So
what do you think about school and you achieving your dreams? How does it play?
School is like a setback, lightweight, because it's just hella hard.
Dude, school sucks! What the fuck?
In the classroom. I'm not good in the classroom, but I mean, if everyone else can do it, I could do it.
So where would you say like football really became something important to you?
Yeah, well, when I first moved in apartments, my first apartment, I was never outside. But then, you know, there was a little sports thing that came in, like said Dublin Falcons. And it was at my elementary school, like Fred. And then like I got that, brought it to my mom. And then she was like, okay, he's interested in football. I'm gonna play football, so I got to play football. And that's when I started to go outside, play with everyone, you know. And then that's when football came, when it was time for the season, I just figured out that's what I was naturally good at. And I just pursued it from there and just kept on doing it to this day. But crucial stuff happened to where I couldn't play for 5 years after my first season. Just like family problems. I don't have no dad, none of that. So like that was a big part. And we just got no money as a family, straight up. So I don't have like advantages like camps. I can't go to camps. I can't really afford anything to this day still to like, you know, put myself out there. But I literally just put myself out there through double high football season. That's the only time I can show myself.
So like you said in the beginning that you didn't really go out before looking at Dublin, the ad for Falcon football. So why was it that you didn't really go out?
I couldn't go out outside my house. I wasn't really allowed to go outside my house. It was just, my pops was tripping, basically.
Yeah.
Always had me on lock, or, you know, always was getting on me, always, you know, doing the things he did to me. And then, you know, my mom was the one that really like let me be who I am, let me express myself, let me go outside, talk to people, all that. And
what would you say that type of influence is? Because I also wanted to mention that I remember being told that your father was actually quite an athlete himself, right?
Yes, he played at Livermore High School, was dogging, he was hella good, was dogging on everybody, and then went to Arizona State. And then he was gonna go to NFL and then was doing like Oakland. The reason why I like the Raiders is because of this, but he was doing this Oakland like little training camp. He was on the like practice team or something like that. And then he got hurt. He broke both of his wrists and that was it. And then basically, you know, he had me and then his talents that's where I get my talent side from. Right. I guess that's my natural talent. It's from him. But other than that, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's all I got. That's on his side.
Yeah.
But 10 toes down, my mama's boy. Yeah, and basically through these 4 years of my high school life, it's been raised by women, and my mom and my sister.
So I want to talk about how you just said that you're a mama's boy and you were raised among women. And I wanted to mention that if anyone knows Alex, he is literally a beast. He is what an epitome of a man is want to be, I would say, because he's still my little bro. You're not a man yet in my eyes, but you know, you strive for that. And to me, it's crazy. How do you tolerate that woman, you know, household?
Well, since I didn't have no dad really growing up, my mom had to be the dad and the mom. And like, one thing about my mom, she takes zero BS, and she know how to use that tone. And also, I had my brother growing up too, so he was always on me, always you know, beat me up, make sure I can handle my own, make sure I always could defend myself. Basically, that's how I was raised. And then now my mom, basically.
Looking at this picture, this is honestly damn near the same day you saw Bob's picture. That's like looks like about the age, because if you look how ripped you are. What are you thinking in this video as you're flexing? As usual.
I always had my shirt off when I was little. I just didn't like having a shirt on me. I felt like my arms were the biggest things ever at that point. I thought I was a big dude, always flexing.
Like, you look like you work out on the regular as a, I don't know, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, it looks like. You have like a 8-pack. It's insane.
I always just ran.
Oh my God.
Them apartments, that's why I got that. It's from them apartments.
Okay.
Favorite rap artist? That's hard. I listen to like, for football season, it's strictly killer music, like thumpers. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, like, it is. Like, I listen to, let's say, football season right now, I've been listening to Meek Mill. I've been listening to this dude named Splurge, Future, 21, Young Nudie.
Thank you for having us. Honestly, I'm honestly so happy you're here.
Like, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming, because you literally took the time out of your day to be here, and you're my first guest, and we're just gonna see how this video comes out.
Yeah, hopefully. If we might need to redo,
our videographer, I'm gonna add him right now.
Pre-game.
What's his Jay? Our videographer. What's his fucking
at K-Dance.
What's his? Eric Shoots Raw, at Eric Shoots Raw. That's our videographer.
Eric Shoots Raw.
He will be editing our videos from Portland, Oregon.
Hey,
so
go Ducks.
It'll be some legit stuff. Eric, we love you. Please do a good job on this. And you should do. Remember my name.
My name is Alex, aka Ali Bo. Remember my name.
Oh my God, Jay, if you move that when you sing that.
Okay,
all right, ready?